Did I hear that you wanted to find some food that actually tastes good and meet your protein goals and get some fiber in there and you're satisfied after you're done eating? Did I hear that you wanted to have some Caribbean inspired, fiber rich, protein rich? I gotcha. So truthfully, you guys, this recipe was inspired by my cycle. If you struggle with iron consumption, having anemia, and getting enough fiber in your diet, and you're not a big meat eater, and you're trying to get the gain at the same time, this is the recipe for you. So yeah, let's get into it. This is like a fish dinner, but I'm gonna have fish, kale, and black beans and rice. For the ingredients for the fish, this is pollock fish. This is the first time I'm cooking this. The only reason why I got this really is because it was on sale at Publix. Now for this fish, I'm trying to make it like a green vibe. So what we have is some green peppers that I slice, half a yellow onion. This is a whole clove of garlic. This is some cilantro, and then you're gonna need some lemon to clean the fish. For seasonings, we have Goya, Badia, this garlic and herb butter mix, and some Himalayan pink salt. For the rice, we're making black rice, but we're making black rice and beans, the tasty version. So this is kind of like a Caribbean twist to it. I have the Goya black beans, and I have some Maggi for the flavor of the rice. I'm also going to be putting some cloves, some allspice, some bay leaves, don't need the lemon, and we're using jasmine rice as the actual rice that we're cooking. And then for the kale, I know it looks kind of weird right now. I'm gonna be using the cloves and the allspice to kind of season the kale, and this Badia seasoning. This Badia seasoning because I like to kind of recycle and keep things a little bit the same flavor, but just a twinge different. So yeah. So for the fish, I went ahead and squeezed the lemon juice and put some water in there. We're gonna just really like move this fish around so that it can really get evenly, the lemon juice evenly distributed. And then what I'm gonna do is we're gonna drain this. All right. So for the fish, we're gonna go ahead and preheat the oven to heat for 350 while we're kind of preparing this. I will be using my favorite cast iron skillet to make this fish. Doesn't it look so pretty? What we're gonna do is I'm gonna kind of like layer it, the fish, the peppers, the garlic, and everything like that. But I'm gonna, first layer that I'm gonna do is just butter the bottom of the pan. So let's do that first. We're gonna start off by buttering the pan first. You want it to be evenly distributed. You gotta get the corners too. A wee bit of onions, and then a wee bit of peppers, cilantro, garlic. I'm gonna layer the fish like this. These are really skinny pieces of fish, so I'm gonna lay them across. Oven is done. Now I'm gonna season with the adobo first. Badia. Excuse Spooky drinking his water. We're gonna flip these over. Then we're gonna go and basically do that all over again, but this is gonna be more onions. So heavier on the bell peppers, cilantro, some garlic. And now we're gonna add just a little bit of butter just to kind of melt into it. That is basically enough. I'm gonna add some more fish, but I'm gonna do the fish the opposite layer. This way. And this will be second layer. That was a lot. Cilantro. It's gonna be like 2 of them. Well, actually, there's 3. Flip it. So we're going to sprinkle that last bit of onions on top. Try to make sure they're laying flat so that it cooks evenly. Some peppers, garlic, and cilantro. So I personally don't have the time to let it like soak and stuff. We're just gonna go ahead and cover this up. I guarantee this would taste better if you guys let it sit in the fridge for like 30 minutes, but I'm hungry. I'm gonna cook it on 350 for a little bit, simmered like this, and then a little bit of it exposed, okay? And the reason why I'm doing this, I want it to be juicy yet crispy at the top. Okay, so while this fish is cooking inside the oven, we're gonna go ahead and make the rice, get that started, which is my favorite part. The way we're gonna do it is we're gonna cook / fry the black beans first. We're gonna be using some avocado oil. So you guys can go ahead and let this heat up, the avocado oil. Avocado oil is a really good alternative for high heats and healthy fats. So yeah, good cholesterol. Let's wait for this to heat up. Okay, judging by those bubbles right there, it looks like it's ready. So we're gonna throw the beans in there first. You can boil your beans, it's way much healthier, but for the sake of me being tired and trying to whip up something quick, I'm using canned beans. I'm gonna stir this up a little bit. I'm gonna put my Maggi in there. I'm using two cubes of Maggi. Separate this Maggi for it to kind of melt. So this next part is going to be like partly measured, partly not measured. So yeah. So I'm using this much bay leaves, 5 cloves, 5 spheres of allspice. It's kind of hot. Mix this together. So once it's simmering like this, you're gonna go ahead and add 4 cups of water. I'm gonna mix this. Wait for this to boil. Okay, so I already pre-washed my kale a while ago. I pre-washed it from the produce section and I froze it. And now it's defrosting / soaking again. Kind of like strain this. You guys, I really love kale. That's like my favorite vegetable. Okay, like this. Makes it way much easier to chop it up because usually kale comes in kind of like bigger leaves and it's harder to condense it. But wait, my rice water is boiling. So right after we're done chopping this, I'm gonna go ahead and start washing the rice. So when it comes to making the rice, you guys, I'm making 2 cups of rice. For every 2 cups of rice or every cup of rice, you need double the amount of water. So I put 4 cups of water to boil. I'm gonna wash 2 cups of rice, but I'm gonna wash the rice twice. It's ideal to use a bowl like this to help you strain the rice without wasting any of the grains or the granules. I just filled it up with some water. You usually move it around like this so it kind of gets in between the granules. You see how the water is kind of getting a little murky? You know, on that. We need the water to be clean. I'm gonna strain this, and we're gonna rinse again. Second time. Smooth it around. See how the water is a little bit more clearer? It's great. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and add this to the pot. All right, we're gonna go ahead and mix this. And the rice is gonna end up being darker afterwards, but we're gonna wait till this gets like semi-dry, like till we see the rice granules everywhere, and then we're gonna cover the pot afterwards. So it might be 5-10 minutes depending on how high your fire is. Okay, back to the kale. Now we're gonna put it inside this glass dish. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm gonna use this Body of Complete seasoning again. This alone on any vegetables, especially green vegetables, is phenomenal. We're gonna use 4 cloves. I mean, that was the allspice. 4 allspice, 4 cloves, and a wee bit of water. This is gonna be real good. I'm really being healthy about it with you guys, but I usually add like a small square of butter just to make it like delicioso. But we're trying to make this healthy because health is wealth. So the oven is already on 350. We're gonna go ahead and cover this up, and we're gonna put this in the oven for maybe like about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. This fish smells so good. The rice is starting to boil. So as the rice is boiling, you kind of want to pick it up from the bottom to make sure it doesn't stick. This is how it needs to look for you to, 1, put the fire on really low, and 2, cover it up. So 2 things that happens when it looks like this. Cover it up, put the fire on extremely low, the lowest it can get, and just let it sit for like 10 to 15 more minutes. How much do you want to bet this is gonna look so good? Look at that. So you can tell the rice is not cooked all the way because it still looks a little white in the middle, but it should look a little darker like this. You see how it's a little darker when I kind of mix it? I'm gonna just mix this a little bit. For my non-Caribbean people who do not know, don't eat the cloves and don't eat the allspice. Like, use your tongue skills and kind of navigate and weed those the cloves and the allspice out, because it's not going to be pleasant if you chew on one of them. Just a warning. And don't eat the leaves too, please. It's all for the flavor. Get your spoon. We're going to basically kind of like baste the fish. I don't know if that's the term. Gonna add this sauce in there to kind of evenly distribute it. And then we're gonna basically put it back in the oven. Everything is about to be finished, so I'm gonna go ahead and start preparing everything to get plated. I want some avocado with this dish, and I feel like I might be a little upset with how this avocado looks like. I might be a little upset because I got this avocado like going on like 4 days ago, maybe 3, 4. Ooh, look at that. Yes. Dice it or slice it. Avocado and black beans, like if you're Haitian and you know about like the sauce pois, the black beans and the white rice, and or like the soups that we have, like, or the dishes like legume and stuff like that, avocado added onto it just adds a flavor that is indescribable. That I'm not able to describe. Is it undescribable? Undescribable? Indescribable? I don't know. Okay, everything's done and I'm really excited. Look at this. Okay, now let's unlid and look at everything together. Let's let all this heat escape. Oh my goodness. All right, so we have the kale. We have the fish. And we have the rice and black beans, you guys. My favorite part. So beautiful. Now let's go ahead and plate it. Kale. She is getting kind of old. And look at that. So not only do you have the protein from the fish, you also have the protein from the black beans, iron, fiber, iron, protein. Not that much iron in the fish, but you know, healthy fats. The fish, I took the top of the fish off and it's still giving, I'm still seasoned. There's plenty of flavor. There's plenty of flavor underneath. Look, there's more flavor. See? Look at all this flavor. Sauce goes great on the rice, goes great on the kale, goes great on the avocado with the rice and kale. And this didn't even take me that long too. You guys, this sums up my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this helps for anybody that is on a wellness journey, not just a fitness journey. This is a wellness meal. Lots of bonus points in this meal for the ingredients. And let me know if you tried this recipe, if you liked it, how you feel about it. If you didn't like it, if you tweaked something, let me know, because tweaking recipes can lead to good things sometimes. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat, and I'll see you guys later. Moshe. Get some rice. This is so good.